Saying people seeing your shit. Oh, that's bro. He been rapping. Oh, that's his new video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'll think about liking it. Or they see you in public. Oh, bro, I been seeing you doing your music thing, bro. Woo, woo. Nigga, why you ain't share it, bro?
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section, this God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant.
Pour the drink and sip the cup just to ease the pain I felt. Yeah, I still count up by my loans.
Still got niggas round me, don't know. I know they cross way too nice. You been counting favors, thinking they paid that price. She ain't feeling my vibe no more. Said I only hit the phone up late at night. She don't understand if she stay down. She get laid all night.
I can't trust Lil' Shawty no more, cause she been taking pipe.
It's like content, and then on top of that, you gotta be there, man. You gotta be running that shit and putting that money in there and making sure the money's coming in and making that space available for other
And cutting too. So
cutting.
most
Yeah,
of the time.
yep.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
Yep.
definitely a lot. All right. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. Special guest in the building. We got POPULAIRE in the building. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it, man. I want to talk about, I want to start with the early years. So I know you you said your dad was in the music industry, and that kind of introduced you a little bit into it.
Yep.
So that's where like the motivation came from to kind of get into it yourself, or at least start writing.
Yeah, man. He's a singer. Plays the keyboard too. His other bandmates were singers, guitarists, drummers. And yeah, man. As a youth, just being at his band practices and going to their shows and stuff like that. That was like that #1 leeway straight into like the music. Like it's like I was born in it. He's a singer, so he naturally got the talent. You know, I can't really sing, so but I still got the musical, aspect of all of that. So that's how that shit started. That's what got me going.
And when you initially started thinking about doing music in your mind, because your dad was a singer, were you already thinking like I'll probably do rap, or were you thinking, or weren't you thinking like that really?
No, man. I think when I first grabbed my first notepad, I just was writing lyrics.
Yeah.
Really didn't. I can't really think about a time that I thought about singing or anything like that. It was just grab the notepad and just writing lyrics. And I remember like I actually threw away my old rhyme book, which I'm mad about myself for that, because it was like it was kind of one of them things where I wanted to start fresh at one point in life and didn't want to look on the past. So I was like, I threw it away, but I should have kept it now that I think about it. But yeah, man, I had wrote like some real. I was ahead of my time at 10. I was saying stuff that like thinking back on like, damn, how was I rapping like that? But not really singing, man, but songwriting skills, they all there. I can write for anybody.
When did you realize that there was like a hip hop scene here in Minnesota? Like what age were you at?
Man, to be honest with you, dude, Soundset. Yeah, once I heard like, when I was outside a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
And I lived by the State Fair.
Okay.
So whenever they would have stuff at the Grand Stadium, them concerts they was throwing there and stuff like that, I knew obviously there was music, Prince too.
Yep. So
my parents listened to Prince all day long.
Yep.
So I learned he was from Minnesota by watching Purple Rain. Yeah, man. I think it was Soundset.
So you first, I'm assuming that means that like your introduction to like hip hop music specifically here in Minnesota was probably Atmosphere. Those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was on so how I even know about Atmosphere actually was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater on PlayStation.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. One of his songs on there was like my favorite song on that damn game.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Those are like, dude, when you think Rhyme Sayers and then a little bit like before then, man, like the Twin Cities hip hop scene, that's like mid 80s, dude. They came in like the early 90s, but it started in like North Minneapolis. Carnage.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's before my time, but it's been here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Big
Carnage.
Zach, what's his name? Like Zach, Big Zay or Big Zach or something like that.
Big Zach. Yeah,
Yep,
he's still out here. He's
Yep.
still doing shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all those guys still active. Carnage still very active. Atmosphere obviously still very active.
What was the group Carnage was in? Like IKR or ICR or something like that? Like they had like dude named the Devastation D or some shit.
Yeah,
It was like a group, bro. They had a group.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of it, but because I wasn't, to be honest with you, like I did when I was at that time, I did listen to Atmosphere because like I had friends that did.
Yeah.
I was never really a big fan. Like obviously Slug can rap, like he can rap, but
Yup.
it's just all that shit is just so like poor me shit. I just can't. I
Yeah,
can't.
that
do
struggle
it,
rap,
man.
huh?
I can't do it.
Yeah, man.
I can't
They
listen
set the
to
tone
it.
for that here, man. I met a. Well, he claimed he was an artist, but this dude was like my waiter at a restaurant,
Mhm.
and I was meeting up there. It was in Uptown. I was actually meeting with Melly P. Mullane.
Shout out to Melly.
And this dude was like, "Yeah, man, what do y'all do? Like, y'all do music or something?" I'm like, "Shit, I do." And he was telling me he do music, and he was talking about how he was getting over his drug abuse and all of this stuff like that. And I was like, "Damn, that's like that typical like you said, you know,
Yeah.
that poor me, you know what I'm saying?" I'm like, "Man, keep it up, bro, keep it up." Man.
But then on top of it, it's like it's white boy rap.
yeah,
and it's
oh
like,
yeah,
come
for
on,
sure,
dude.
for
Like,
sure.
It's
for
just
sure.
too much. And I mean, it's not their fault. And I've discussed this many times with many people. It's not their fault that they experienced success
Yo,
and became kind of the face of hip hop here.
Yeah.
But it did, I think, set things back a ways.
yeah,
I think it hurt. I think it hurt our music scene here because a lot of we have a lot of really great rappers that really come from that shit
yo,
that really never got a highlight put on them that they probably should have because it was like the fan base wasn't here for it.
mm-hmm.
Now we're finding out it is.
Yeah.
Like that's changing. And actually I think we needed, I don't know if you recall like all the accusations and all the wild shit that they went through a couple of years ago, but I think that needed to happen. I think
Yeah.
all that needed to happen. Because I mean, even if you look at Prof, like Prof got thrown into that mix
Mm-hmm.
and it could have ruined him, but it actually elevated him. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I think it helped. I think it did way more positive than bad. Plus, you can't really ever say it's not good to get accusations like that out into the open.
Yeah, today's world, for sure. All
Yeah.
publicity, good or bad, is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
attention is attention. That's what
Yeah.
this world is based on today. But yeah, man, they you know, you just gotta find your niche out here. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, I never want to get on a platform and talk about the music scene here, but our music scene is very copycat. I would say for just the TC in general, just Twin Cities in general, me personally, I feel like we don't have our own culture. And a culture as like in regards to, you know, Houston. They got the Gold Grills, the, you know, swinging on elbows and the lean, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
slowed up music and shit like you move to the A, it's the trap music. You move to the New York, they got the grimy, the, you know, street rap, West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Low riders and Chuck, you know what I mean? We come to the Midwest, the Chicago, they have their own culture, the drill, you know, whatever, Kanye from there, you know what I'm saying? We see what he's doing now. You wouldn't think that's Chicago music, but
Right.
you watch the Genius thing, you see where he started at. He was
For
trying to
sure.
be out here on some on some tough shit, him and his
Yeah.
little crew, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like, all right. But the TC, man, it's just like there's unique artists here. I say we have uniqueness. So even with people that do the copycat thing, it's a borrowed style, not all of them, but some of that shit is borrowed, but with their own like twist on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I listen to hella people, bro. Like, I don't got like people downloading my playlist or nothing, but I'm never gonna not listen to an artist just because I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to do shows at Red Sea, and 90% of the dudes that there, to me personally, were like 4 thumbs down. But I still listened because there's people in there that was making some like unique music. Like, damn, that song was hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to go to that type of stuff to find unique artists or them hidden gems. And that's excuse me, that's kind of why I was going there, because that's how I feel about myself. Like, I'm a hidden gem in this city. I don't bring, you know, copycat style music. I may resemble, or, oh, he's kind of like such and such, or he reminds me of such and such. You know what I'm saying? Especially West Coast. A lot of people don't think I'm from Minnesota too. That's very funny. Like everywhere I go, "Oh, you from Cali? You from the West?" And I'm like, "Nah, that's from people that's in Minnesota that never met me say that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Nah, I'm from here." And I never really knew outside of Snoop, NWA, like what it was to be like a Cali type nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I don't really know.
You do got a bit of a West Coast, a little bit of a West Coast sound. I would say also maybe even a little influence from like Detroit.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting lately too. And
Yeah.
that came a lot more since I did collab with Kush 2 times
Yeah.
on Blow Money.
Shout out to Kush, man.
Yeah, that's my man's right there, man. Childhood shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should have known you were from St. Paul just by that connection.
Yeah,
I should have known. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that shit, and even doing stuff with that, man, opens up. See, collaborating ain't always about, just doing a song with somebody. It's really, at this point, you have to cross-platform, just like these video games did. Xbox players, PC and PS, you know what I'm saying, all on Fortnite and Call of Duty and shit.
Yep.
You got to cross-platform. My platform, my $1 Million Phone shit is on Kush's, Kush House Records, or, him as an artist, Kush 2 times, you know what I'm saying? And my fan base and my platform intertwines with his fan base and his platform, and different people see me on his shit and different people see him on my shit, and that just introduces you to all them, all those new coming fans and new listeners and watchers and people who never seen you before, even in your own town. Like don't quote me, but it's like 1.2 million or 3 million, some million people in the Twin Cities.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these cats are only reaching their Facebook.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and not even everybody on their Facebook. Your general likes are 20, 30 likes.
Yeah. 1
to 8 shares, unless people really fuck with you on some like overhyped shit, or you're just. But it sucks because your reach ain't being expanded to its full potential. Not everybody here gonna listen to your music, so you ain't gonna get all 1 million people listen to your shit.
Right.
But a quarter of it you could.
Yeah.
You can get a real good fan base, but you gotta cross-platform, and you gotta jump here and there, be here and there. And if you stay in them same pockets and them same places, you're only gonna get the same people seeing your shit. Oh, that's bro, he been rapping. Oh, that's his new video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'll think about liking it. Or they see you in public. Oh, bro, I've been seeing you doing your music thing, bro. Woo, woo. Nigga, why you ain't share it, bro? You on my Facebook watching me.
Yeah,
share it. Like
that is the one. That's the one thing that is wild to me. But I don't like people like to apply that to just Minnesota. It's like I think that's just.
I think it's everywhere.
It's
not
just the world, because I'm guilty of it too. Like I'll see some shit that I like, and I'll hit the like button but not the share button.
Right.
I don't know why. I don't have an answer for why.
To me, it's more crucial. I think you should. Anybody should share before liking.
You should.
Like share to me means both. Honestly.
I do that shit too. I'll hit the share button and then not like it.
Yeah, to me that means both.
Yeah.
I would rather take shares versus likes any day. Like
the one thing that I will say, and I think this is an underrated aspect of this conversation, and it's something that people forget about because you're not really thinking about what's going on in someone's mind, someone else's mind. But like I understand how algorithms work, right?
Yup.
You don't want to overshare. If you share everything you like, you at some point you're not helping. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like if I just go on Facebook right now and I see 6 posts from my favorite local artists and hit the share button on all of them, it's not going to do shit. Because Facebook is going to be like, they're doing too much.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that at the top of the timeline.
Yep.
So I mean, that does matter. Like, and sharing at the right time. Because a lot of people are like, why don't you share my shit? It's like, I'm waiting. Because I know that the best time for me to post is at 3 p.m. It's 9 p.m. right now. Me hitting the share button on your shit right now does me no good.
No, yeah.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m., that's going to actually help you. You know what I mean? There's elements of that as well. It's just like sharing sometimes doesn't make sense because it's not helping.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
You got to, when I post something, I put my music out. I put a lot into my music.
Mm-hmm.
I started out, Chief had shot one of my videos a while back, some years ago. And I was like on some real like MC shit, just coming with straight metaphors. Currency is my favorite rapper. He's a lifestyle rapper.
Okay.
And that's who introduced me to lifestyle rapping. He's from New Orleans. So if anybody was like, oh, you copying or whatever, I would rather them say him than anybody else. But that's who you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he brought me into like it being cool to rap about what you do.
Yeah.
And a lot of cats, you know, when they do their music, it's like, and this is shit that I just witnessed or that I've listened to, or people who I may know personally, like, they do their music and they be talking about shit, and it's like, bro, you're lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're lying, bro. Yep. And it sounds better when you're not lying. I would rather you get on your song and make whatever type of music you're making, trap or anything. I'd rather you get on your shit and say you pulled the trigger and you're switching it jam, not you pulled the trigger and spray. You know what I'm saying? When you know you ain't do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would rather that sounds better, that your shit jammed and you had to get up out of there, you know, than.
Yeah, it depends on the lie too.
A lot of shit.
And how you tell it. Because if you say that, okay, well then you just essentially what you're saying is you just killed 15 people. You'd be under the jail, not rapping about it. You know what I mean? But
that goes for all the style rap, the trap rapping, talking about they moving bricks and doing all. It's just like, man, bro, like me, bro, I'm just comfortable. I just get on the song, I listen to the beat. If I can float on it, man, I'm just hopping on there. I might rap about what I talk. This is gonna be in one of my raps.
Rap about an interview.
You know what I'm saying? Just shit that I do, man. I think that's what really, you know, when I put my music out and I try to get people to understand that, like, yo, I'm not making the shit that we tired of hearing of. You know?
Yeah. What producers do you work with?
Everybody's from the West Coast and Texas.
Okay. You just started working with Kush? Did Kush produce the song or just feature?
No, so
sounds like some Kush shit.
So he could get Kush be making beats like all day, and I have a stash of his beats that I haven't gotten to and I mean to, but in this particular track, it just reminded me of him.
For sure.
So the beat was like, he's who came to my mind when I was going to just do it by myself. I wasn't going to do no feature. The song is a great record. Like, it should have just been me. But when I got to thinking, you know, I'm not selfish. So I got on some, like, the collaborative shit, like cross-platforming, you know? And I'm like, man, I hit bro up, and I'm like, dude, check this out, bro. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking with that. Yeah. And I'm like, come on, you know? I'm like, bro, I'm going to shoot the video. I'm going to do everything. Like, y'all don't need no money from me. Y'all don't need, you know, I'm pushing this shit. And it's going to be a good look for, like, both of us, for St. Paul. You know, we both from there. So, you know, it just made sense at that time, man. Yeah, I wish it could have been, like, his beat. It would have made it that much more meaningful and better. But we can work later on that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. So, we fuck around and do an EP or some shit for a track.
That video did over 25,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know like what was it specifically about that video that worked so well?
I think it was a song, bro.
Yeah.
Just, you know, a simple hook. Mm-hmm. The beat is fast paced, you know, fast BPM, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people see a lot of my other music is a little bit slower. Yeah. Because it's just more laid back. But this was like, you know, it had that Detroit sound.
Trendy sound.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just man, we had come on, man. We had the whips in there. So everybody was like, oh, that shit, what these niggas got going on? You know
little storyline, too, opened up in the store.
Yeah. That was my man, Moosey, you know, Go Get It Tobacco on University Ave.
Who shot the video?
High Def.
That's right.
High Def shot it, and it was edited by Blank Canvas. Also, well, he used to be known as Odyssey Films.
Yeah.
He converts to Blank Canvas.
Yeah.
So, I had them two collab. That was me bringing them together. Mm-hmm. I brought Odyssey to High Def and was like, yo, I want y'all to both shoot this.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about collaboration and cross-platforming. You know what I'm saying? It made sense.
It went well?
Yeah, they didn't bump heads or nothing. It was all good. There was like some side disputes with me and Odyssey, but that had nothing to do with High Def.
Okay.
But as far as them two, like if they ever was to chop it up with each other and work in the future, it did that for them if they wanted to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to shoot with hella different videographers because I like to keep my content, you know, looking the same.
Yeah.
I want it to be original. So once I find a niche in the content, it's like I want my videos to be somewhat the same until I get to those bigger budget videos where we're doing the big style shoots and you know what I'm saying? So High Def is like my guy. Odyssey was my guy.
You shot with High Def as well before that?
Yep, definitely shot. He shot about he did Blow Money. He did my Mr. Rage remix. One of my first songs a couple years ago, Sipping on Something. Racks, Regular Ass Civilian. And we got more shit coming, man. We already he's gonna we got some summer shoots, so he's gonna be the guy behind a lot of my footage, my videos. I also got people from out of the state, man. I went to Hawaii and shot a video. Hired a guy out there who's Hawaiian and Japanese.
It's not out yet, right?
No,
Okay.
no. He's from he lives in Hawaii. Went to Vegas, hired a videographer in Vegas. He just came and did the vlog. He filmed that vlog.
Oh, okay.
So I have a video that's coming out from that vlog that he shot. I brought him up here.
Dope.
Yeah, man. So that's the yeah, man. Like the content I'm putting out, dog, is just like it's good, and I want people to pay attention to it because it's also original. People, you hear my shit, you're not gonna be like, oh man, that's Dom Kennedy. He stealing his ad libs. He's stealing the way he rap.
Right.
All of that. I have my own cadence and everything, bro. Like I like to gloat myself because I pride myself in being original. I don't want to sound like anyone.
Yeah.
I stopped listening to music because of that.
Really?
Yeah, like I couldn't tell you the newest Currency song or like Wiz or like everybody's trying to say like, oh, you bring that Larry June shit, you know, because he's like what's popping now with like the player, like lifestyle talk. I don't even listen to him no more.
So you kind of stopped listening to music just to avoid influence?
Yeah, like I want to stay focused on my sound because it is easy to fall into borrowing sounds, ad libs, shit that you know what I'm saying? I don't want to manipulate nothing. I want everything I do to be like original and organic.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And you're not the first person I've heard say that. I mean, I have a close friend. I don't think he's rapped in a long time, but that was his thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, we can't even talk about the new shit because you don't listen to none of it.
Yeah, man. I get asked all the time, you heard that new shit? You heard what's woo? And I was like, bro, no. All I do, I get in my car and turn on beats. That's all I listen to, is just straight beats or my shit. Seeing which songs need to be edited before it release. You know, just me.
You really living and breathing this rap shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I gave up like haircutting to like pursue like rap. Like I still cut, but it's minimized. You know what I'm saying? I don't work in shops no more. I'm not open to the public. I just got my private clientele.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a job, dude. If you don't do this shit every day for real, you're not gonna get nowhere. I don't care what you talking about.
I'll just stacked against you, heavily stacked against you. It's a fact.
This is every day, bro, and that's in anything. You know what I'm saying? I just rap anything.
Yeah.
If you wasn't doing this all week, you wouldn't have no success on this platform. Wouldn't nobody be coming through here? You know, what do he on shit? You know, I do that shit, bro. It's like full time.
Some people say we oversaturate.
With the interviews, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I think right now you guys are, quote me if I'm wrong, what about 5 months in, 6 months in?
Mm-hmm.
I think by the end of the summer, you guys should start. This is my opinion. You can do what you want. By the end of the summer, you should work on exclusivity. Not just bringing anybody on here just to have the content. You should really like pinpoint, you know, real exclusive people to come here and make sure that they're, you know, branding themselves and have those bigger view. Like when y'all brought High Duff up here and he said that shit, I was like, oh man, I know this shit gonna blow up. Yeah. You know, I knew it, especially it being in the caption. I was like, I know it. I just knew it. Yep. You got Dirk talking about you in his songs. You got Reese responding to you on his IG lives or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that only happened because who you bring up here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What he came with, like what he, you know, what he did. But, you know,
I think, to be honest with you, I hear the critique for sure, and it's not the first time I've heard it. But there are so many talented people in these cities that I think the problem is a lot of people get caught up in the just because you haven't heard of them means that they're nobody. You know what I mean? Like people are who? It's like, who to you? Yeah. But these people got a real fan base. But I hear you for sure.
No, that's the loop I'm in right now.
It's different, but that's the other thing too is people got to get used to the fact that this is a daily show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
This is 5 days a week, sometimes 7. Yep. You know what I mean? And it's not the only thing we're doing. We're throwing these shows out here too. Like we're doing a lot. So, like, I think part of what's happening here on Live on Lake Street is we're trying to train. Like you said, we don't have like a culture here, right? Mm-hmm. I think we're trying to create that. I think our culture is, for lack of a better way to say it, our culture in Minnesota is the lack of one singular culture. Like I think the fact that we're a melting pot is our culture. Yeah, that's you know what I mean. Yeah, we can have you up here today, and then we can have some woman that is a CEO of her own nail salon tomorrow.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You probably haven't heard of her.
No, in fact.
Most of the people that are going to watch this interview probably haven't heard of her, but they will tomorrow.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. To me, that's our job here.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people think. Oh, y'all are just interviewing anybody. No, we know what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Right,
like
right.
we know we know
Yeah,
what we're
probably
doing.
not for sure. It ain't just, you know, and if you are watching people staying in tune and seeing the artists that come up here and appeal, a lot of them are known, whether you personally know them or not. You know, there's a few people on there I like, I don't know who that is, but you know, it's your choice to tune in and see what they about.
That's
you know
exactly
what I'm saying,
it.
or what they're bringing, or like what they're doing. So it's kind of like you guys open up the like spotlight for people too. The oversaturation like opinion is just, I think that kind of comes from like, what are people really coming up here talking about? Like me, I want to be all about me, so people know what POPULAIRE is on, what the $1 Million Phone is about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the key too. Is if you get invited up here, or you want to pay the ticket to get here, then you got to maximize your time.
Yeah.
And know, and if you watch the show, you know, like you got a certain amount of time here. This ain't no fucking 2-hour interview.
Yeah.
You got to come in here and pop your shit.
Yeah.
And make sure that people hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's the key.
yeah.
Maximize. And then the other thing that I think people fail to realize or recognize is what you do after you leave here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a whole bunch of people just saw you on Live on Lake Street. Now what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Because if you don't do nothing after this, you lost everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You lost everybody's attention.
Everybody
you know
who
what I
you
mean?
just got to watch however many minutes of your video, you know, whatever part they caught, whatever clip, whatever fast forward moment, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Gotta deliver.
Yeah, you gotta deliver, man. That just goes back to like me and like my content, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I put out dope content, grow my Instagram page. I pay for sponsorships, like you have to.
Gotta
you know
invest.
what I'm saying? Like a lot of people be like, man, how much money you be putting into your music, bro? Like, what did you do to start? Ain't no shame in my game. It's no secret. I'm over 150K in, and that's not like when people look for where it's at. Like, hey, bro, you gotta understand, man. Beats cost, studio time cost, music videos cost, sponsorships cost, trips cost, attire cost, connections cost.
It's
You
just
know what
like
I'm
any
saying?
other business. You gotta put
If
money.
you're a brand,
that's
you know, if you open a new restaurant, bro, you're gonna be paying for billboards and ads and social media. It's the same shit when you're a rapper, bro, or an artist or whatever. You have to pay for your promotion, and that's kind of like that's all I do. So, even with that being said, you know, dropping that vlog, that's to get people tuned into who I am.
I like the vlog. People should go watch the vlog.
Yeah.
It's entertaining shit.
Yeah, man.
You're not just doing regular shit. You're doing fun shit. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, showing people that Minnesota shit, man. Everybody want to be like, you know, no shade or nothing, but a lot of people is on this go room brunch ass niggas and females. Like, bro, go rent a cabin and make some waffles, nigga. Like, this is Minnesota, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got summer and winter in this bitch, literally. That's all we have.
Yeah.
So go do something different instead of, you know, putting on your Jordan 11s and freezing in line and getting mad because you can't get in. Like, bro, go snowboarding or something,
For
man.
sure, yeah.
We was golfing.
Yep.
Everybody like, man, that's some white boy shit. He mixed. That's some white boy shit. Bro, hell no, bro. I'm from St. Paul now.
Best golfer on the planet is black. Fuck out of here.
Come on, man. Tiger Woods, y'all. Like, fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That shit that I really do. It's not for the camera.
Yeah.
It was my first time snowboarding, but I like the snow. I like being in the snow.
Bro, I'm not trying to watch you snowboard your 12th time.
Yeah, right.
I want to see the first time.
Yeah,
I
had
want
my
to see
man.
you
I said,
fall on
put
your
me-
ass.
Yeah, put me falling and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting up, fucked up, face red, snow slapping me. I thought I died on that hill, man. I ain't wearing no helmet because I was trying to look cool and shit, but whatever. But yeah, I bust my head on that hill, man. When I hit it,
Don't give them
thought
too
I
much.
died.
Go watch it.
Right,
I'm telling you, go watch it.
Go watch it, man. Yo, Jiggy
I
Day in
really-
the Life episode 2, man. It's on there, man.
I really do like that
POPULAIRE's
content.
a YouTube.
That's content that I will watch.
Yeah,
I like that.
yo, I got more coming, man. I'm just waiting on, you know, good shit to be doing, good weather, because I hate shooting videos or photos or anything in this sad-ass, gloomy weather.
Yeah.
So I like sunny days, man. Content is good when you can be out in the sun and colors is vibrant and everything's live and moving around and shit. But yeah, man, them vlogs, I'm doing them. I'm dropping videos, bro. I got shit lined up. I just shot with high. Damn, I forgot to mention that one. I shot another one with high def. We was at my favorite where I first started like trapping at. Sold my like first bag of weed at like JJ's Fish and Chicken. So that's kind of like
legendary spot.
Yeah, for me to be there. You know what I'm saying? So shot a video there with him. And I'm dropping that shit soon too. I got shit coming, man. Project in the summer.
You just dropped. Okay, so I was gonna say project. So
yeah,
project.
DJ Scream hosted my the project I dropped around this time a year ago on Cheap Flights, my first one.
Okay.
I had connects, hollered at DJ Scream. He hosted it, and I redropped it on live mixtapes and kind of just to get that cosign. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the DJs. Our DJ scene up here, sad to say, bro, there's very minimal DJs that fuck with the local music. Yeah. With no, how can I say this? Like, without pay me, bro, and I'll spend your shit. Like, I had a DJ tell me $150 to play my song. Bro, what does that come with? You play my song one time, at what? The end of the fucking night when everybody's dead and tired, then what? You gonna keep playing it? I know my shit slaps, so I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? For $150, bro, sell yourself, bro. Don't just try to make me come out of pocket on some get money quick shit because I'm a local artist. Yeah. And you think my shit gonna be weak. You just trying to come up. Shout out DJ D Mill, man. I hit him up. And no problem, bro. Saw me and everything for the first time. I was like, bro, I got you. 2 more songs, I'm gonna spend your shit. Dropped it. Shit went good. Didn't drop the floor. Reactions was, you know what I'm saying? Look, just what I was looking for. Yeah. And we need that. We need that shit, man. We definitely need that. And moving forward, just as this artist that I'm coming with in the city, man, and the content and the music that I'm dropping, I just want people to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't like the sound so much, like, oh man, I don't really listen to that on the daily. You know what I mean? Like, I'll have something for you, bro. If you don't like my laid back shit, you gonna like this blow money shit. You got something. If you don't like that, you gonna like this trap record I featured on with somebody else that I came in, did some wavy shit too. You gonna find a way to like POPULAIRE shit. You gonna get with this movement, for sure. For sure. Yeah, man. That's what I'm about, man. Okay. Just repping for the town, man. Twin Cities, bro.
So you got videos coming. You got a project coming. Summer. You're dropping the vlogs. I strongly urge people to go watch the vlogs and the videos. Last video with Kush 2 Times is a great video. Like that one. Yep. That one's over 26K. Final segment. Give them some game. I need you to look into this camera. Give these people some game, man.
Yo, this is my favorite part of any type of interview is the game, man. At the end of the day, man, just do what you got to do. Strive, stay forward, stay sticking to it. Like I always say, stay grooving. Man. And that's all I can really say to y'all, man. You got to be passionate about this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the true grind and don't ever fall off and let nothing get in the way. And keep your mental on 10 toes and up and at them every day, man. It's a grind.
For sure. Yep. Where can they find you at?
POPULAIRE, that's POPULAIRE is French. As soon as you type that in, I should pop up. Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music. I just dropped Blow Money on DistroKid, so I should be popping up on all the Amazon, Google Play, all of that. YouTube is the same, POPULAIRE. My SEO is just popping right now. I got blogs everywhere, bro. I'm on It's Biscuit, Traps and Trunks. Google me, man. Dead ass.
For sure.
My shit's up there. So that's part of the grind is putting all this content out and pushing, man, and you get the exposure. This is more exposure.
Yes, sir.
So, yep.
I appreciate you giving me your time, man.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all too, man. Yep.
POPULAIRE. Go look them up.
Yes, sir. Stay jiggy, man.
Another episode of Minnesota's one and only daily show. I'm Jake Fair, live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. We're out.
He ain't staying jiggy, man.
Pour the drink and sip the cup just to ease the pain I felt. Yeah, I still count up by my loans.
Still got niggas round me, don't know. I know they cross way too nice. You been counting favors, thinking they paid that price. She ain't feeling my vibe no more. Said I only hit the phone up late at night. She don't understand if she stay down. She get late all night.
I can't trust Lil' Shawty no more, cause she been taking pipe.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right then, ain't he come out. You moving out houses. I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house.